It seems that we have a very nice resculpt for Chaos Demon players today, as Belakor, the first Demon Prince, has got a shiny new model. Hello and welcome back to Auspex Tactics, where today we're just ogling at this fancy new model. We did know that a resculpt for Belakor was coming. They showed us a preview video a little while ago, and I must admit this guy looks absolutely great. It's a really good reimagined Demon Prince. In the background, this guy is the first Demon Prince of Chaos, and unlike the vast majority of Demon Princes, not beholden to any one Chaos God, but infused by each of their power equally. While this excessive warp energy makes Belakor stronger amongst most of his peers, it does mean that he has the ability to play off the various Chaos Gods against each other, a powerful piece in the never-ending games between the gods. For this reason, each of the gods is far more likely now to raise up champions just dedicated only to them, and why there are so few Demon Princes of Chaos Undivided. In the recent lore of the 41st millennium, he was last seen dispatched by Abaddon the Despoiler to lead a demonic incursion into the Imperial Fist's battle barge, the Phalanx. Arguably he was only thwarted by killing the Imperial Fist Third Company by the timely arrival of the Legion of the Damned. As with many Chaos Demon models, he also has rules in Age of Sigmar as well, and I quite like the nod to that you can do by changing his base around. You have the option either to have a Fallen Warrior of Chaos there, or a Fallen Primaris Lieutenant. It seems that Games Workshop can't resist releasing more Primaris Lieutenants, even if they've just been disemboweled by a Chaos Demon Prince. Here you can see a comparison between the old miniature and the new. You can clearly tell that the one on the left was a much older generation of Citadel miniatures, and it's quite nice to see an update like this. I think the old one certainly does look pretty good for its age, but just comparatively speaking, compared with the other models in 40k at the moment, he was looking a touch on the weedy side for one of the mightiest Demon Princes. I think the new one's certainly a fitting update. Those wings look amazing. I think I could actually envisage them holding him aloft, unlike some of the other Demon Princes perhaps. And I think that nice smoky effect on the Blade of Shadows is pretty awesome, particularly painted like that. As you can see, compared with the rest of the Chaos Demons that he's leading to battle here, he is pretty enormous. He's not going to look too out of place marching into war alongside greater demons. Unfortunately, there's currently no news of having new rules for Warhammer 40k, though when new models come out, Games Workshop often do update their stat lines just to make them a bit more imposing. And to be honest, from the sheer size of this guy, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets significantly fightier. Either he might have new rules out in the box, or I suspect that he might get significantly more hitty in the new Chaos Demons Codex whenever that happens to come out in 9th. Interestingly enough, he's getting his entire book in Age of Sigmar. There's one coming out in the Broken Realms series called Broken Realms Belakor, so I'm pretty certain his rules are going to get reimagined in fantasy at least. Currently, he's a 220-point Demon Prince in 40k for Codex Chaos Demons. He's really fast at 14-inch movement, a bit faster than average, and he does have access to the Dark Hereticus discipline, which most of the Demons Codex doesn't have, so he can use the very powerful Warp Time power to get himself right up into the opponent's grill if needed. As the Demon Prince of Chaos Undivided, he does buff all demons, so literally any of the demons from the different sub-factions can all get reroll 1s when they're within 6 inches of him. And it's quite interesting that his Master of Shadows ability gives him 4 rerolls of saving throws. That's something that you almost never find in Warhammer 40k. Games Workshop largely learned their lesson about that rule in 7th edition, as it's just an insane boost to durability. Could be quite nice in combination with Warp Surge, allowing him to have a powerful 4+ invul save that he can reroll every time. To be honest, I'd say he isn't bad, though probably not one of the most outstanding Chaos Demon HQs right now. Typically those greater demons tend to be better, though whenever a model gets a fantastic new resculpt like this, it's certainly motivation to try and make him work in some lists. Will be interesting to see if his rules do get a reworking at some point in the future. So here we have just a couple more shots of him, certainly looking like an imposing and scary centerpiece to a Chaos Demon's army. No idea of the price yet. If I'd had to guess, I suspect it will be somewhere along the lines of the Void Dragon. He was £68 or $110 US, and he looks like he's going to be at least fairly similar in size and narrative importance. I'd estimate somewhere around that. I guess we can always hope for a bit less. So let me know what you think of the model down in the comments below. I suspect that this one will be quite well received, particularly demon releases, as they can always be played in Age of Sigmar as well as 40k. Nice to have the different options. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe to Auspex Tactics, where I'll certainly be trying to keep up with Games Workshop's miniature releases and developments as they come out. If you have been enjoying a lot of my videos lately, I would just like to mention one way to support the channel, which is through my Element Games affiliate link in the UK. If you were thinking about buying any Warhammer in the near future, Element Games is a great discount retailer, and if you click the link in the video description, order anything through them whatsoever, then a small amount goes to help support Auspex Tactics without costing you any more. Can just be a way to help support the channel if you were thinking about buying something anyway. If you're over in the USA and Canada, on the other hand, there is an Amazon link again down in the video description. Again, if you click through that, buy literally anything whatsoever, a small amount goes to help support the channel, and it won't cost you any more on anything you buy. A massive thank you to you guys who have been doing that, it really does help keep these videos coming. In any case, thanks very much for listening, and I'll hope to see you guys next time.